The reason that there are no ethical rich people is that the method by which you obtain vast wealth is through the exploitation of human labor. Take Walmart, for example. The company relies on employees, cashiers, stockers, drivers, warehouse drivers, etc. They're the ones physically doing the work. Without them, the stores couldn't run. The shareholders, the executives, the owners of the company, they couldn't do the physical labor needed in order to make the profit in the first place. They couldn't possibly drive the trucks, they couldn't stock the shelves, they couldn't ring up customers across thousands of stores. Imagine you or anyone else who owns like a share of Walmart in their like portfolio. You'd have to go to work every day at Walmart, including whatever other job you're doing at the same time. So who's really generating the company value? The workers. The workers are the ones generating the company value. Not the owners, not the executives, not the shareholders. The workers don't just generate the value of their wages. They generate more than that. They generate excess value, which shows up as profit. This is what Marx called surplus value. What's unique about human labor is that it creates more value than it consumes. Machines wear down, animals can only assist, but human beings create surplus. That's where all the profits ultimately come from. Meanwhile, the owners take the profit without doing the labor. They just put up the initial money. That's it. So their initial deposit for the means by which to produce, that's the only real income. That's the only real input they have. That's why it's called exploitation. The workers are doing the work and the owners are pocketing the profit. When in reality, the workers should at least be getting some dividend or something at the end of the year. Owners will reinvest the profits many times. This happens a lot in tech companies. They'll reinvest the profits into the company itself by purchasing land, purchasing technology, etc. Only benefits owners of the company. So this increases this way where you get excess value through worker exploitation, investing it back into the company on a cyclical basis, systematically, is called capitalization. This is what is meant by capitalism. We call capital accumulation. This doesn't go to any of the workers. This only goes to the people who own shares or are owners of the business. And that's capitalism. A system built on taking value created by the workers and funneling it upwards to the owners, which is why there can be no such thing as an ethical billionaire. Maybe an ethical millionaire, maybe, but a billionaire? No way, it's impossible.